Yo, what is going on, guys? Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, I'm going to try and give you the fastest breakdown of all the news that we have and where we stand with AMC, GameStop, the S&P 500, and this article the SEC put out that was tweeted by Maxine Waters, which is a United States representative. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, please consider smashing that like, hit that subscribe button, and turn post notifications on, and drop a comment down below. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so today's video is actually sponsored by Moomoo, where you can hit the link down below or pin to the top of comment, where you can sign up, deposit $1, and get 6 free stocks worth anywhere up to $3,500. When you do that, you get free options data, free order book, so you can see where people are loading up and dumping off shares, and a lot more. So make sure you guys go do that down below. So this article was put out by the SEC. Wolf of My Street, shout out to him for posting this. Too long didn't read. The U.S. House Committee on Financial Services has finally released it. GameStop, how the meme stock market event exposed troubling business practices, inadequate risk management, and the need for legislative regulatory reform. So there's a few things that I kind of wanted to quote on this, but they take a while to go over. So we're just going to take the too long didn't read. So key finding number 1 was Robinhood exhibited troubling business practices, inadequate risk management, and a culture that prioritized growth above stability during the meme stock market event. Examples of the firm's problematic response to the meme stock market event include Robinhood's disproportionately high order flow and unique formula for calculating payment for order flow rebates, strained several market makers and introduced risk to the stock market. Robinhood's payment for order flow formula became a point of concentration between Robinhood and Citadel Securities during the meme stock market event. Robinhood asserted to the public and testified to the committee that the company was always comfortable with its liquidity leading up to the historic trading restrictions, despite the actions undertaken by Robinhood's executive leadership to respond to liquidity issues it faced in the days leading up to the meme stock market event. Robinhood relied on incomplete and statistical models for calculating its collateral obligations leading into the meme stock market event. The company did not incorporate best practices observations from the financial industry regulatory FINRA. Okay. So that is what we have for findings for number 1. So first of all, I don't even know how Robinhood is still standing. I don't know how they can still do what they do and be a part of the stock market the way they are. But the next thing I wanted to look into real quick was, the DTCC waived $9.7 billion of collateral deposit requirements on January 28, 2021. The DTCC lacks detailed written policies and procedures for a waiver or modification of a disincentive charge it calculates for brokers. Let's see. And the next thing is, the NSCC assessed $3.7 billion collateral charge to Robinhood on January 28th based on the risk in Robinhood's uncleared portfolio related to the company's capitalization. So everything that happened in January 21st, this article was finally released. We're waiting on what they're going to do to stop this from happening again. Okay, so a lot of people are tweeting that out. I assume we'll see news pretty soon. So that's the first thing I wanted to get off my chest for the video. The next thing is, Ken Griffin is moving hedge fund headquarters from Chicago to Miami, which he claims this was because of some dangerous tactics. I believe co-workers stabbed and something else, etc. But I personally believe it has something to do with taxes, right? Lower taxes. But that's the next thing we wanted to get off the list for news. And the next thing is GameStop being added to the Russell 1000 Value Index, AMC joining the Russell 1000. The next thing is, no shares available to borrow on AMC, no shares available to borrow on GameStop. We are losing a bit on the options chain. 44.2% of free float DRS on GameStop. This has been going up every single day that I look at it. So utilization still 100%, short interest rising, no shares available to borrow, which leads me to another point. AMC has been playing ping pong lately, and I don't think that there's any shares available to go around, because if you take a look that on AMC in general, there's been no volume lately, right? I don't even have to look, because I already know it's between 26 and 36 million in volume every single day. There's no shares ready to trade on AMC. As for this S&P 500 bounce, this was pretty unexpected, and I'm surprised it came all the way up to almost 190. I think what I did think was that the bleed wasn't over, but we are down 120 points from the peak, which is exactly what we saw during the COVID crash. So who knows, guys? I think we have to wait to see what comes next week. But what this means for AMC is pretty important. So there's a couple things that I wanted to talk about. One, AMC stopped tracking our cycle that we were tracking, but there is one thing left, and it's this cycle. Except that this cycle isn't going to drop us 57% or so like the cycles usually drop us, right? This is going to stay ping-ponging between 14 bucks and 10 bucks, right where, you know, their collateral haircuts would kick in under 10 bucks. So I think AMC is potentially going to trade up or down sideways with no volume until the S&P 500 gets its real rip, right? Breaking above 400. I think if you take a look at the SPY, overall, I wouldn't consider it a full-blown rip. That's why I'm kind of giving it a side day, and I'm kind of worried about touching the S&P. But overall, with AMC, I think it's sideways. It's a waiting game until the SPY rips. I think that's where we stand at and what we're looking at right now, because we're sitting in a major point of interest on AMC, and the fact that the S&P is running now is just pretty interesting to see what's going to correlate over to that. Which leads me back to this article, right? There's things in this article that people are looking out for as to, you know, what's going to stop them from doing this again. What's going to stop this from happening again, where they take away the buy button and they do this, that, and the third, and then the DTCC just waves off 9.7 billion and bails people out, right? If you knew you were going to go do something like that you wanted to do, but it was going to get you locked up, but you'll be bailed out no matter what, why wouldn't you do it, right? Why wouldn't you do it if it's something you desire to do? So what next is we're waiting. We're looking at this. Hopefully you guys did enjoy all the news that I gave you. I think I got everything off my chest. I kind of just wanted to update real quick. As for GameStop, we're still not hitting this red zone, so I think GameStop's trading pretty chill here. Again, there's no shares. There's no shares going around. There's no shares available to borrow. We're just sitting in this zone. And if GameStop continues to curl up, we should get that run pretty soon, especially seeing that the S&P actually is starting to rebound. So that is what I got for Friday's update, guys. I really hope you appreciated the video, and I would appreciate a positive comment down below or just a like for the algorithm. Also, the Discord is free, link down below. If you want to become a member, you can do that as well. And if you want to join the trading challenge, that is free too, guys. So join the trading challenge. We're doing 100 to 1K challenge, and for everybody in that, the Robinhood trade isn't going well so far, but I want to watch Monday and Tuesday. I don't plan on holding this past then, because Theta will chew our ass up on it, and it will Monday and Tuesday as well. But I want to see if we can actually, you know, if this SPY rip was fake, because that's the only reason Robinhood rebounded a little bit, right? If the SPY dumps, Robinhood's gone, completely gone. So I'm hoping we can close this out with either, you know, even or maybe a little profit, but we'll see what happens here. Down 60%, down 21 bucks. So yeah, guys, make sure to hit the link down below to get your 6 free stocks worth up to 3,500. Drop a comment, turn post notifications on, and most of all, guys, just enjoy the rest of your weekend. That is it. The merch store is linked down below, and everything else is linked down below. Thank you, guys. If you drop a super chat or super thanks in there, it really does help me out, help support the channel. And thanks for the people who just drop a like. I love you all, guys. Lottery Stocks out.